Hi everyone, I'm True Soul, and this is my 2023 action figure collection recap. So guys, I did quite a bit of collecting this year, and I wanted to get most of the action figures that I collected and do a quick little overview of them. I usually try to do this every year at the end of the year. Now what you're seeing here is, I don't think it's every single one. I tried to keep a list and keep a count of every action figure that I collected. Some of these action figures came out this year, some of them didn't. I just wanted to focus on like the action figures that I actually bought this year. So this is going to be pretty interesting, guys, and let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to take my camera off the stand for this one. So what I wanted to start off with actually was, if you guys see right here kind of in the middle, the Fortnite Victory Royale series from Hasbro. I actually was collecting a good bit of these at the beginning of the year because I wanted to start collecting them because I really liked just how the overall line looked. Potassius Peels, we got Ghost Brooders right here. These two, I actually bought them at the well, I didn't buy them. I actually got them as a Christmas present from my brother, and I got them kind of at the end of last year, but I already did my recap video by then, so I wanted to go ahead and include them in this one. And one of my favorites, Punk, down here, probably one of my top 3 favorite action figures from that line. I also recently got Jules, which is a pretty cool figure. She comes with a lot of accessories. One thing that I thought was a little weird, guys, is Jules is the only action figure from the line that's shirt is actually made out of rubber, guys. It is not made out of plastic. So I'm not quite sure what Hasbro was thinking when they did that, but I'm gonna go ahead and move on to some of the other figures. We got Spitfire back here. Sorry about that, guys. For some reason Toby here wanted to fall over and start a chain reaction. You sure you're not the symbiote one? Anyway, back to my Fortnite action figures. I got Spitfire here, and I also have Mancake, which is another one of my favorite action figures. I also got Bush Ranger. I think this one's a Renegade, I believe. And then Lexia over there. But another one of my favorite ones that I bought this year, which is actually just a different colors palette than the one I got. I think this is Ghost Agent Sky. It's either Ghost or Shadow. If you guys remember that season, they had like 2 different alternate costumes depending on what agency they were with. Now the only kind of depressing thing about this figure is I actually found her at an Ollie's, guys. I found her in Ollie's, you know, good stuff, cheap or whatever. They had a whole bunch of Fortnite action figures there, which you're probably wondering, why is that bad? You got some good action figures for cheap. But I don't know, I feel like that's just a sign that not only has Hasbro completely given up on the line, but people kind of lost interest in the line, which makes me kind of sad because I was really hoping that they would make a lot more figures. They're supposed to be making their version of Black Knight, and then there was like some rumors that they were supposed to be making a Drift, but it looks like that's unfortunately not going to happen. So looks like I'm gonna be stuck with the Fortnite action figures that I have, which is a little depressing. I might talk a little bit more about the Fortnite line and my Fortnite action figure collection overall in another video, so stay tuned for that. But let's move away from Fortnite really quick and go into Marvel. I got most of the Marvel Legends action figures that I collected this year up here, with the exception of my Mafex Magneto, which I think is pretty cool. The cape, I'm still not used to really posing it yet, so that's a little new for me, but overall I really do like this Magneto and he is pretty cool. A couple of my other Marvel action figures that I really liked this year, of course, this new Deadpool who came from the Deadpool and Bob 2-pack. The classic Black Widow is also pretty cool. Probably 2 of my favorites is the Spider-Man animated series Mary Jane and Peter Parker, mostly because I grew up watching that show and it's probably one of my favorite Spider-Man shows that they made, so I really like that a lot. Up here I got some of my X-Men related characters. Spiral, Longshot, who I really like, Cyclops, which I think is from the animated series VHS package, Phoenix, and Beast. And then I also have Lady Bullseye, who I actually don't know that much about. I just bought her because I thought she looked cool. And we're moving right along. Let's go ahead down here, over to the side, to the right over here, where you guys will see that I actually didn't collect a whole lot of Star Wars this year, mostly because I was trying to focus on other lines, and also a lot of my Star Wars stuff is on pre-ordered, still isn't here. I pre-ordered that new Magna Guard, that's still not here. I pre-ordered that Clone Wars Ahsoka, she's still not here, along with a couple others. But let's go ahead and focus on the ones that I did get. I finally got me a Wicket, so I really like that. And I got this other Ewok that I cannot remember how to pronounce his name. I think it's Paplo or something along that. You guys can feel free to correct me in the comments. Also got Aayla Secura, a long-awaited Jedi that I needed for my prequel shelf. We got Moira Jade, and in the back, I believe this is a rocket launcher stormtrooper that I'm pretty sure is from Jedi Fallen Order. I actually can't remember. I pre-ordered that one from GameStop. Also, I picked up this, what is it? Bosch? Is it Bosch? The Princess Leia. Also got this one from Ollie's for dirt cheap. I believe it was the archive one. And Morgan Elsbeth as well from the Ahsoka series. I got, what was her name? Bastila, who also fell over. Also, has anyone else been having a problem with Bastila falling over? Because I noticed that Bastila and Aayla Secura both share the exact same foot sculpt, and for whatever reason both of them keep falling over when I try to put them in any form of unique pose. I kind of have to put them in a neutral pose or else they'll fall over. So if anyone else has been having that problem and found out how to kind of fix it in a way, please let me know, because I'm pretty sure it has something to do with how I'm positioning the leg and feet joints. But you want to know who doesn't have any problem standing up is Darth Maul, which I'm pretty sure this one is old master Darth Maul. At least that's how it is on the packaging. This is technically a Star Wars Battlefront 2 action figure. I'm pretty sure this is just how he looked in Rebels, but they just decided to make him a gaming grades action figure for whatever reason. But I mean, it's solid, still is cool, and it's nice to have a Darth Maul that can finally actually stand up straight, as opposed to the Phantom Menace Darth Maul, whose legs are kind of weird and always spread out. But yeah, if I had to say which Star Wars action figure was my favorite from this year, it'd probably be Aayla Secura, just because I've been waiting for so long. But I also like the posability of Moira Jade, because she's one of the few action figures in Black Series that has a ab crunch as well as a ball joint. So really like that a lot. Let's move on over here. As you'll see, I also have the SH Figure Arts Kakashi Hatake, or Hatake Kakashi, depending on which version of the show you watch. I got the Jada Toys Chun-Li, and over here I also have the Jada Toys Fei Long. Both really good figures, and I'm looking forward to buying the rest of them. In the back here I got Indiana Jones from the Adventure series. Really good figure over there. I believe I have his dad over on the side over here. Henry Jones Sr. Really good looking figure. I did a video about him. I got him from Big Bad Toy Store along with a couple other action figures. We got Lieutenant Falcon, one of my favorite G.I. Joes growing up, mostly because I watched the G.I. Joe movie so much. And down here we got Aang. I can't remember the name of the action figure line that he is from. I believe it's called Best Action, BSTAXN. I got Tanjiro, which I believe he's from some Bandai toy line. It's pretty cheap. You can get it at like Walmart and stuff like that. And it's a pretty decent figure of Tanjiro. However, I might have held off on it because as of recording this video, SH Figuarts not too long ago announced that they're making a Demon Slayer line. So you already know SH Figuarts is going to be really poseable, have a lot of accessories, which this one doesn't really come with. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Also, you guys might notice in the back I do have a tracer. This is from the Hasbro Overwatch line, which does not make toys anymore. I got into Overwatch kind of late, and I kind of wanted some Overwatch figures, but they didn't really make any anymore, so I kind of had to hunt down the old ones. And right now this is the only one I have. I don't know if I'll be getting more because they didn't really make the versions of the characters that I care about. I started playing Overwatch whenever Overwatch 2 came out, and these are all Overwatch 1 versions of them, which I don't think look as cool as the Overwatch 2. Anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I also have the Jakks Pacific Sonic 2 movie Knuckles, and over here we have Sonic. These two came in a 2-pack together. Really like the overall design of Sonic. I do wish he had a little bit more posability, but he doesn't have a neck, so yeah. But at least he can move his head around. The Knuckles can't move his head at all, so his articulation's even more limited. And now I have the I can't remember what version this is. There's too many versions of Dragon Ball, guys. There's Dragon Ball, I believe there's Dragon Ball Superhero Goku, which it just looks like a regular one to me. This one is also from a Bandai line. It's more cheaper than SH Figuarts, which is why I got it. I primarily got this Goku for stop motion stuff. He has good enough articulation for that, so that's primarily why I got him. And last but not least, guys, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Tobey Maguire. This is the SH Figuarts No Way Home Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and I decided to display him with his face sculpt. One, because it's just a really good sculpt, and two, I pre-ordered the Marvel Legends one. I was gonna pass on it because it originally came into 3-pack, but I went ahead and got it because now it's an individual release. And so after that, I'm literally gonna have 2 Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. So I was gonna have one not with you know, the mask on, and then one with the mask on. Probably one of my favorite action figures that I got this year. The only problem is, even though it has good posability, for whatever reason it keeps wanting to fall over. Like you guys saw earlier, it keeps wanting to fall like back, and I've been trying to mess around with the leg joints and stuff to try to keep that from happening, but it kind of keeps happening, so I'll keep messing around with it. The posability is like pretty good, but I don't want to hook him up to a rig or anything when I have him on the display, because the rig would take up space from other action figures. But all in all, he's a pretty good figure. I usually don't do like top 10 action figure things, because a lot of them I like, and I don't know which ones I would necessarily put above others. But if I had to maybe say off the bat what probably 5 of my favorite that I got from this year would definitely be this Deadpool, even though I got him a little later. Just a really good figure. It came with some awesome accessories, and I love the repaint and all that. So awesome figure. He would definitely be on that list. Another one that would probably be on that list is the Jada Toys Chun-Li. Looks really awesome. In fact, she's replacing my SH Figuarts one on the shelf. They did a really good job with her. Let me see who else. Mancake, even though I don't think he came out this year, but in terms of the ones that I collected, he's definitely up there as one of my favorites. He also comes with some really good accessories, and I just overall like his design and how they translated that into action figure form. So good job with that. And probably Indiana Jones. They did a really good job with him, his hat, his overall design and everything. I'm probably not going to be collecting a whole bunch more Indiana Jones action figures, except for maybe other versions of Indy. But this is probably going to be my definitive Indy for my shelf. Well, alright guys, that's going to do it for me. This is most likely going to be my last video of this year. I got some stuff in the works for next year. I still have some action figures on pre-order that I plan on doing reviews of. I'm still working on my stop motion toy tournament, which is coming along slowly but surely. The editing takes the longest. Having to get rid of the rig so you don't see them is very tiring. But anyway, I do hope you guys enjoyed seeing my action figure collection for this year. And be sure to follow me on my, what should you guys follow me on? I have more stuff. I have an Instagram that none of you guys follow, even though I keep linking it. I would say probably follow me on my TikTok. That's probably gaining the most traction now, where you can see shorts and videos of stuff that I have in the works. And you can also follow me on Instagram to see photos of my action figure collection that you won't see in my videos. But until then guys, be sure to like, subscribe, and go to my channel and check out other videos. Thanks for watching.